Hi, everyone. It's Melanie Warner here with Defining Moments TV. Today, we are talking to a very special guest. If you've ever thought about being a hairdresser, you thought about, oh, I would love to help people feel better about themselves and be beautiful and understand that confidence and be that fairy godmother to their hair, the hairy godmother, the hairipist, the person behind the head of hair, then you are meeting one of the best in the business. So welcome to the show, Hyacinth Baker. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. So you've been in this industry a couple of decades, right?
Correct. Yes.
So tell us how you got started.
Well, I was actually in corporate and working and did not like my job, of course. Didn't know what direction I want to take until 10 years later, going down Elle's Kitchen and realized that Wilford Beauty Academy was right down the road. Curious, walked in there and walk out ready to go with a course. And with that being said, I started the next week and the rest was history. I was just sold. I just knew once I started that this was the job that was going to take me where I needed to be because I learned then that I'm a hands-on girl and not really, a corporate girl. So that's what really got me into, this beautiful career that I really love so much.
And you have helped thousands of people over the years, feel more confident. I mean, I'm somebody that I don't do my own hair. I feel very inept. I don't even own a hair dryer. I haven't done my own hair in probably 20 years. So like during the pandemic, that was my biggest anxiety is trying to figure out how to do my own hair. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what's going on in the economy. There are just certain women that just will not do their own hair. So you've also got an industry that is pretty much recession proof
Correct.
and
Yes.
can't be outsourced to India or China because you
Right.
can't do that online. AI cannot cut your
AI
hair.
won't be able to do it either. Right.
Right. So you've got this beautiful, one-on-one, person-to-person opportunity for people. So anybody that's ever thought about getting into that industry, you've also created this whole system. Like you literally can save somebody a couple of decades trying to figure out how to do this, how to get into the industry. This isn't just about the techniques of hairstyling. This is about how do you decide to whether to start your own salon, work for somebody else, um, what do you charge? How do you get clients to keep coming back? How do you build relationship with your clients? How do you market your business as a hair salon owner or stylist?
Yes.
There's so many different variables of people that want to be in this industry and do it as a career. And there's some really expensive mistakes that people have made that you've made that you want to help alleviate that for people. So you created this system. So tell us a little bit about the system and your book that's out right now too for people that are interested in this career.
Right. So the book is pretty much self-taught because all the tools that I've used over the years actually got me to, being successful. I put it all in the book. So a stylist would be able to, wherever they are, that could meet them, whether they're just starting out, whether they're in the middle, whether they're seasoned, wherever they are, the book can actually take them to where they need to be. It's all information and tools, the tools that you need, because many times if you're not trained, even after you go to school, you have to be, keep doing more training. And a lot of us stylists don't do that. So the book actually can help you because I've actually done the legwork already and wrap it all up in that beautiful book so that these clients who are seasoned or just new will be able to follow through with the book. That's how important the book is for them to read it, to know, how to do from where they are, where they need to be. And the book can help them to do that. So it's a lot of tools in the book.
So tell us the name of the book.
The name of
And
the book, Beyond the Chair, Unlocking Salon Techniques and Secrets. And that's the name of the book. It really is exactly what it says. It's a lot that's in there.
I love that. I mean, you have this beautiful ability not only to make people feel good and confident, but like I said, you almost take that role of the therapist. I call it a hairipist because it is a personal relationship. And you also have to be able to know I find that this is a big mistake that a lot of younger, newer stylists make, is they don't know how much to engage with their customer versus letting them be like, some people want to sit in the chair and just play games and check emails and not have a conversation. Other
Right.
people are like chatty Cathy and they want to talk the whole time while their dryer's going and they're yelling and they're telling their whole personal life. And some people are much more discreet and they just, they want to confide in somebody and like that becomes like their BFF, and a hairipist. So half that battle is being able to understand the type of clients and the personality types and to know like this is a younger client, they want this look and they want this experience, but this is an older client, they want this look and they want this experience, and here's the trends. And it's like being able to help people even to understand what they want, because people will come in and they have like three hairs and they want to look like Cindy Crawford, or you know what I mean. And so you have to like be reality and like deal with what you're dealing with, but also make them feel confident. So there's
Correct.
a lot of things going on
Eh,
there.
Yeah.
And
I
you
think
created this amazing system. I'm really excited. And your book has so
think
many great tools to help with all of that.
all of that. Yeah.
So
And
what, oh, go ahead.
I do believe too, that these I would say, or stylists just need to be a lot more open and conversate with your clients. It's so important because the more you know about your clients, it's the more you have room to beautify them and know exactly where they're open to. And this is why it's so important to communicate, because then you have a little more free range with their styles. You're not just stuck, with
Right.
style or just to make them comfortable. You have to get, the goal for me is always to enhance my client's beauty. Hey, try this, try that. It's so important. But a lot of, stylists, they're not like that because they just want to get you in and get you out.
Right.
So,
Bangs or no bangs, I mean, and there's even tools nowadays where you can see what a certain style would look like on you. Like some salons use that too. I mean, there's so
yeah,
much cool stuff right now.
yeah.
So, what happens if people try to start a career in the style industry and they don't have this system? They don't know what you know. What happens to people that just try to stumble around and figure things out on their own?
I feel like a lot of us in this industry does not, or doesn't become successful. Not everybody. It's for the one, to me, with the passion most. And the one that puts in the work, the one that does all the training, extra training, because it costs for education. And those are the stylists that actually make it, the one that actually love what they do. And you got to take the craft serious. So I always say it depends on a stylist. If they really love what they do, that's the stylist I want to reach, because then they will want, what's in the book. They will want
Mhm.
to learn, and they would want to invest. And I think that's the most important thing for most stylists to understand, that it just don't just come because you done school and you're ready to go out there. It's about
Mhm.
actually investing in yourself more. And that's the whole point of this game, the invest
Mhm.
yourself to learn more so you can give more to your customer.
Absolutely. It's a commitment. I mean,
It,
I don't know anybody that's ever been successful at anything without the commitment. Like you, if you're committed to getting a result and having the best customer experience for your clients, you're going to be successful. And there's a science and there's a lot to that. And some of it is marketing and some of it is just common sense and some of it is not common sense, and it's just learning a process and learning the structure of how to run a business, because this is you running your own business if you're running your own chair or running a salon. And it's
correct.
just understanding, if you're the technician that's cutting hair and styling, and then you end up not becoming a technician and you go and start your own salon, now you have to segue into becoming the CEO and you're
Right.
leaving the chair to run a business. So if you love styling hair, you may not want to start a salon. You might just want to keep handling your own clients and just rent a chair from somebody. So all of those things are discussed in your book as well, the benefits, pros and cons of each scenario. So people can really choose their own path. So
Right.
what do you think holds people back, Hyacinth? Like what keeps people from when they say, I really want to, get a career in this field, but what do you think holds them back?
A lot of people get held back because the fear of doing it, because I feel like everything that you're successful at take a lot of work, and a lot of people are not committed to do the work. And I think that's the reason why a lot of them fail, because they're afraid of actually being committed to the work. Because it took a lot for me to get where I'm at. I remember, now I look back 20 years ago, I asked myself, do I have that energy to put in again? I honestly don't, because I gave it 150% back then when I had the hunger to go
Hmm.
get, and fortunately for them, I'm able to put that in the book, so they're able to wrap that up within just buying a book and reading and applying, all these
Well, and
stuff.
now all these things are different. Like,
Yeah.
you still have to have people skills, but then you got to understand technology and there's online booking apps and now people don't even call and book anymore directly. They usually go on an app or they go to a website and they book an appointment. So there's so many different things that have evolved in that industry and different new, there's new tools, there's new products, there's new trends.
Mhm.
I laugh because I live in California and every teenage boy in this area either has an Edgar haircut or they look like an alpaca. It's really funny. I'm like, who created that memo, that look? Because some of them are like not, some of these looks are, I don't know who decided they wanted that look, but somebody made it popular. And
Correct.
it's just funny to look at like each decade. You can almost look at the hairstyle and tell what decade it was.
Correct.
And I love that. So it's a lot of fun. And then there's some people that have the same hair for 50 years. Like I went into Starbucks the other day and I literally, my jaw went, I couldn't stop staring at this lady. And she was probably in her 40s, 30s, 40s, but she had this giant beehive that was like this tall, like B-52s kind of like, and she
Yeah.
was dressed like she was in the 60s and she looked so cute, but it was like super weird. Like, wow, this person feels like they just kind of transported from a whole other decade,
I
you know,
agree.
and it's like a costume and everything like this. She was fully committed to that character. It was hilarious. And it was like everybody was staring at her and she was pulling it off. Like it was just like, wow, this is I haven't seen that hair since like the 60s or 70s.
No. And
And she's still doing it, but she's a young girl. So it's like there are all these trends out there. So somebody had to figure out how to help her do that because she definitely didn't do it on her own unless she put like some toilet paper and wrapped it around like a Christmas tree because it was
oh,
a lot going on up there.
can I say this? This is why I, for me, I always tell people I do not like having hairstyles. Like old school salons have all these pictures of haircut. It's so dated that way. I always tell people, make your salon a little woman cave, or a little princessy kind of somewhere where women likes to have a little something for themselves in their house. Make it a woman
Mhm.
cave. I hate pictures inside of salons because it can make your place dated. Because whatever
Yeah.
style you have up there, a younger person walks in and they will look at the pictures of those hairstyles from back in the days and judge you
Yeah,
immediately. Oh my
that's
God.
true. That's a good tip.
Right.
Also, you're seeing this big trend with like solo salons and places like
Yeah.
that, where in almost every city where you can go book a space as opposed to having to book a chair. And the
Right.
clients actually like that better because the clients want discretion. They want to have a private conversation because we all know, if you wanted the gossip in town, you go sit in the salon and you hear all the gossip and everybody's talking about everybody else. And then it you walk in and it's kind of this negative energy because it's like, there's so much gossip and you can feel it in the air. And some people, they want privacy when, just like if I go to the gym, I don't like going to the gym when there's a million people there and I'm all sweaty and like I feel like people are looking at me, and my hair and all that. So,
Right.
I mean, there's opportunities to make it more private.
Right.
and still have that, build your business and work around your own schedule. So I love that. I think it's a great solution for both people. Okay, so we know that fear holds people back sometimes. Your book has a lot of solutions. You got 37 years or something like that, right? Like 30 plus years in this industry.
Right. 25 plus. I
35 plus.
Yeah, 25 plus years.
25 plus years.
Yeah.
So right now today, if you guys, we have a special gift for you. If you're going to go get the book, Hyacinth has agreed, not only is the book discounted today because it's a print book launch, but she's going to give you a free consult that's 20 minutes. So you're getting 20 years of her expertise as a professional hairstylist and salon owner, and she's packing 20 years into 20 minutes. What is that worth if she can save you 2 decades or 3 decades in 20 minutes if you want to learn how to do this? So it's incredible opportunity to get on the phone with somebody who is a legend in her business and has written this book, is one of the best in the world at what she does. So I can't wait for her to be able to connect with you guys and really help you along your way. So if you're serious about getting into this industry, or maybe you're in it and you just want to scale your business, you want to learn from somebody who's already done it and not reinvent the wheel, I highly recommend, number one, you get this book and then send out an email and let her know you bought the book so you can get your free consult or whatever that process is. What's the best way for them to get in touch with you, Hyacinth, at this point?
My email is highenzsalo@aol.com. I still use that because I've been, it started and I just feel
I
like
love it. Highenzsalon at AOL.com. That is totally old school, that AOL. And then what's your website? So they can go to your website and actually book the call and things like that.
or it's highends.com.
Highends, ENDS.com.
HIENZ
Oh, Highends,
EZ.com.
highenzenz.com. I love it. Okay, cool. So go to the website, get the
Yeah.
book. There's going to be links below for where to get the book and everything that you guys want to do. And if you know somebody who's in this space and wants to get more clients or make more money or learn their craft, get them the book. It's a great gift to get somebody anytime. It's not that expensive. Today, it's a special price, under
Mhm.
10 bucks. Like,
Under
come on. This is so cool.
and they need to get it before we go up. So this
Yeah.
is, a sale basically to get them in. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And by the way, if you're watching the replay back and the prices change, well, that's because you're not live. So if you want to get these live notifications when we do book launches or we interview really cool people like this, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. If
yeah,
you're on Facebook, you'll see that we're in here live when we launch these live. And also, um, if you guys want help writing your own books or learning how to take your expertise and monetize that better, just like what Hyacinth is doing, you can go to mydefiningmoments.com, and
yeah,
we can help you get these assets created very quickly. So, Hyacinth, tell
yeah.
us about your journey. Like, this is something you've been thinking about for a long time. What has this been like for you to finally get all this knowledge in one place and write the book and get it out to people?
It really feels good. I feel like this really solidifies what I do. I think the best thing I could have ever done was to write a book, with so many years into it. Not that I'm retiring, but at some point, it's the legacy that, this book will do for me. And it really just like, it really like sweetens my soul because I know that I love this business and the book actually is the extension, that I will have forever and always helping, other stylists that comes behind me and even before me who are still going to be in the business. The fact that I'm able to help more people or, in the industry, this means a lot to me because this is what we're here for, to serve. And the book allows that for me instead of just having 101 with my own with my own customers. Now the book is able to help so many other people out there. I mean, it's just hit the sweet spot for me. I'm just excited that I'm able to do that. Thanks to Defining Moments to pull that through because, you know, I mean, this is like sky's the limit and a book actually, is just golden. Everything that I've done in my whole entire career is into that book. So how great is that? And we'll be able to help so many other people do it so much more quicker than I did in decades.
I love it. I love it. And that's the thing. A lot of times people, they want the solution. They're willing to pay for speed, and you're literally saving people decades by reading this book and
Yeah.
trying to figure things out the hard way. So definitely get a copy of the book today, you guys. Take advantage of the special price. It's a 50% off. It's under $10.
Yeah.
And take advantage of this very special offer to be able to hop on the phone with a legend in the industry and a #1 best-selling author. Congratulations. Who can guide you through this process. So if you have questions, you need support, like she's got a whole place for you to come together and get these questions answered and know like this is your next step to really elevate your business in the salon industry, in the beauty care industry, and like so much knowledge packed into this book and to this amazing, beautiful woman. So make sure you guys take advantage of that today. And Hyacinth, is there anything else that you want to add before we wrap up our meeting today?
Uh, More than how they get the book, they already know about my free 20 minutes consult, and getting on the my website highends.com. Also the email highenzsalon at AOL. And guys, the word ends is with a Z, high ENZ. So at least you get the correct spelling of what it's like. So it's highends.com for the website. So that free consult is definitely the bomb. It's going to help you guys so much. So get on board, guys. Get on board.
So highends, HIGHENZ.com,
Correct.
and highends at AOL.com.
High end salon at AOL.
And it's ends ENZ.
Correct.
High-end salon at AOL.com. Okay, I put both of those in the chat, and it's also going to be in the link here below. So you guys
Yes.
have access to that. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so proud of you, and so just congratulations on all of your success. Thank you all for being here. We will see you next time. Remember to subscribe so you'll get notification when we go live on these events in the future. And thank you guys again for watching and for supporting this amazing author. If you do get her book, when you do get her book, please go leave an honest review. I know that will help her as well.
Yes.
And feel free to share this with other people that need this solution. So thank you again, Hyacinth, for all of your hard work and dedication and for creating this book and getting it out into the world and helping so many people. All right, you guys, appreciate you all so much. We'll see you next time. I'm Melanie Warner, Defining Moments. We'll talk soon, everyone. Take care.
Guys,
Bye.
bye.